Today, we're diving into the long-running rivalry between Donald Trump and Barack Obama, a clash that goes far beyond politics and into the heart of America's identity crisis. These two presidents with starkly different visions and leadership styles have come to symbolize opposing sides of the nation's cultural and ideological divide. Obama, the 44th president, stood for diplomacy, diversity, and global cooperation. Trump, both the 45th and 47th president, built his brand on nationalism, populism, and disruption of the political norm. Their feud reflects not just a battle over policies, but a larger struggle over what kind of country the United States should be. A conflict that continues to shape elections, policies, and public opinion at home and abroad. The Trump-Obama rivalry began in the early 2010s with Trump's promotion of the birther movement, a baseless conspiracy theory alleging that Obama, the first black U.S. president, was not born in the United States and thus ineligible for the presidency. Trump, then a real estate mogul and television personality, amplified these claims through media appearances, demanding Obama release his birth certificate. In 2011, Obama released his long-form birth certificate, confirming his birth in Hawaii and debunking the claims. The birther controversy elevated Trump's political profile, making him a hero to Obama's critics, particularly among conservative groups skeptical of Obama's presidency. It also marked Trump as a direct adversary to Obama, setting the stage for a personal and public feud. Reuters reported in 2016 that the birther movement gave Trump a platform to build a political base, laying the groundwork for his presidential campaign. A pivotal moment in their rivalry occurred at the 2011 White House Correspondents' dinner, where Obama publicly mocked Trump, who was in attendance. Fresh off the birth certificate release, Obama used humor to address the controversy. He said, "Donald Trump is here tonight. Now, I know he's taken some flack lately, but no one is happier to put this birth certificate matter to rest than the Donald. And that's because he can finally get back to focusing on the issues that matter, like, did we fake the moon landing?" He also joked about Trump's credentials, referencing his role on Celebrity Apprentice, and quipping, "These are the kinds of decisions that would keep me up at night. Well handled, sir." The audience laughed, but Trump's stoic reaction was widely noted. Multiple media outlets reported that the roast deeply humiliated Trump, with some analysts, including those cited in the Washington Post, suggesting it motivated his 2016 presidential run as an act of revenge. The event transformed their rivalry into a public spectacle, intensifying their mutual animosity. By 2016, Trump was a Republican presidential candidate, and his campaign directly targeted Obama's legacy. He criticized the Affordable Care Act, ACA, as a disaster, called the Iran nuclear deal the worst deal ever, and accused Obama of weakening America's global standing. Trump's rallies often featured promises to undo Obama's policies, resonating with voters frustrated with the status quo. Obama, in turn, campaigned vigorously for Democratic nominee Hillary Clinton, warning that Trump's divisive rhetoric and lack of experience threatened democratic norms. In an October 2016 speech in Ohio, Obama urged voters, "Don't boo, vote," emphasizing the stakes of the election. Trump's victory in November 2016 was a significant blow to Obama's legacy. In his victory speech, Trump vowed to fix the mess of the prior administration, implicitly targeting Obama's policies. Reports from major news outlets indicated that Trump's team prioritized dismantling Obama's achievements, such as withdrawing from the Paris Climate Agreement and attempting to repeal the ACA. Despite the loss, Obama maintained a composed public demeanor, hosting Trump at the White House for the transition. However, the rivalry deepened as Trump's presidency became a referendum on Obama's tenure. Unlike most former presidents who typically avoid direct political engagement, Obama broke tradition by actively opposing Trump during the 2020 and 2024 elections. In 2020, he campaigned extensively for Joe Biden, delivering powerful speeches that criticized Trump's leadership. At a Philadelphia drive-in rally, Obama stated, "Donald Trump is incapable of taking the job seriously. He treats the presidency like a reality show." He pointed to what he described as major failures in crisis management and warned that democratic institutions were at risk. His efforts helped mobilize young and minority voters, key demographics in Biden's victory. Following Trump's 2020 defeat and the attack on the U.S. Capitol early the next year, Obama issued a statement condemning the violence, noting it was incited by a sitting president. His remarks underscored his willingness to challenge Trump publicly. In the 2024 election, Obama again took a prominent role, supporting Vice President Kamala Harris. At a Pittsburgh rally in October 2024, Obama praised Harris as a trailblazer and a fighter for the American people, while criticizing Trump's incompetence and division. He attended drive-in rallies, recorded campaign videos, and mobilized voters, emphasizing Harris's historic candidacy and drawing sharp contrasts with Trump's chaotic leadership. Trump's victory in the 2024 election and return to the White House in January 2025 have reignited the rivalry. His second term has been marked by bold, controversial policies, including tariffs of up to 145% on Chinese imports, stricter immigration enforcement, and widespread deregulation. As of late April 2025, his approval rating stands at 40%, down from February, with public discontent growing over economic volatility caused by the tariffs. The administration has also paused tariffs on some nations for 90 days and reevaluated U.S. alliances, reflecting Trump's America First agenda. Obama has resumed his role as a vocal critic, warning about the consequences of Trump's policies. Speaking at Hamilton College in early April 2025, Obama criticized Trump's tariffs for harming American consumers and businesses. He also addressed Trump's threats to cut federal funding to universities such as Columbia, $400 million, and Harvard, $2 billion, over disputes involving free speech and anti-Semitism, calling them attacks on academic freedom. As a Harvard Law School alumnus, Obama praised Harvard's resistance and urged other institutions to stand firm. He framed Trump's foreign policy as damaging to America's international reputation, citing its rejection of the rules-based system of alliances and trade. Additionally, Obama has described Trump's second term as a critical danger to democratic norms. In a social media post on April 2025, his first direct critique since Trump's inauguration, Obama warned of erosion of the institutions and norms that sustain our democracy. These remarks reflect his broader concern about Trump's efforts to reshape the government, including reported plans to replace career civil servants with loyalists. The escalating war of words between the two leaders has spilled into public events and media exchanges. In late April 2025, Trump dismissed Obama's criticisms as outdated lectures from a failed past, while doubling down on his policies as necessary corrections to what he called years of weakness and global appeasement. Obama, in turn, has sharpened his rhetoric, accusing Trump of undermining democratic values and using the presidency to consolidate personal power. Their ongoing clash has redefined the post-presidency role, turning Obama into a leading figure of opposition while solidifying Trump's position as a polarizing force reshaping American politics. The Trump-Obama rivalry encapsulates two divergent visions for America. Obama advocates multilateralism, diversity, and global cooperation, emphasizing alliances like NATO and policies like the ACA. Trump champions America First nationalism, prioritizing domestic interests, deregulation, and outsider populism. Their conflict highlights America's deep divisions, not only in politics, but in cultural values, globalism versus isolationism, inclusivity versus traditionalism. This rivalry underscores the polarization of American society. Trump's supporters view him as a disruptor, challenging an elitist establishment, while Obama's base sees him as a defender of democratic principles and progress. The feud influences voter sentiment, policy debates, and the 2026 midterms, as Democrats leverage Obama's critiques and Republicans rally behind Trump's agenda. It also shapes America's global image, with allies questioning U.S. reliability under Trump's isolationism, and adversaries exploiting the discord. As Trump advances his second term, the question remains, will Obama continue to lead the opposition, rallying Democrats and shaping public opinion? Will Trump succeed in erasing Obama's influence, dismantling his policies, and redefining America's trajectory? Their rivalry is far from over, and its outcome will determine the nation's path. Whose vision of America will prevail, Trump's or Obama's? If you learned something new today, don't forget to like this video, share your thoughts in the comments, and hit that subscribe button. It only takes a second, but it makes a huge difference and helps me keep creating better English videos just for you. Your support truly means the world. Thank you so much.